Hey guys, this is Traz, and this is my TNT cannon range. I built this for Race for the Wool style cannon testing, so we could practice and give my team a place to test styles of cannons rather than blowing up our own worlds. Kind of got tired of seeing craters and gaping and holes and mountains everywhere on our creative server, or constantly having to reload new servers. So let's see it working. This is Jukash.
Hello.
He's one of our demolition men. So he will, yeah, go for it.
Alright, just to showcase these two cannons right here. In Race for the Wool, they normally use two types of cannons for the launching pad. One is a half slab, which is what I just fired there. And the other one is a ladder, which lobs it a little bit further in the air, so it should hit the upper shelf. Just like that. And this over here, the lob is also used to fire it the furthest, as is shown with this shot.
So with this we can test accuracy, and we can test distance. But just because I wanted this to be really ready for any kind of test, I made it so I could test power. So this is an Ethos style Chaos Cannon. It's 31 in length, and what better way to show you than to just let it go. Do it.
Arrgh.
Goodbye.
Arrgh. I tried rocket jumping. It didn't work.
You kind of died. So, anyway, the part about this is the entire wall is hooked up to several cobblestone generators. So with a flick of a lever, the whole wall rebuilds itself. So each lever corresponds to one of these sections out here. With all that redstone going, the pistons going on, there's of course some lag. So, I mean, only operate one lever if your computer or server can't really handle all the redstone, or, you know, or you hit the 1.2 patch and everything seems a little bit laggier now. This was running a little bit smoother before. Or if you don't have Optifine, that Optifine helps quite a bit. Or if it's not updated yet, right? So, I mean, this server is in 1.2, so it is compatible for that. As you can tell by our new glass ceiling, way up there if you can see it. Originally, I built a basic range out of bedrock, like this one over here. I did leave this one up for testing, and that doesn't require you to see what it can destroy, but for just testing to see if a cannon actually works, or if you're just aiming, to test your accuracy at one of these holes or slots or sections down here. But it just wasn't enough to tell the destructive power of what we were making, or how well we were doing with our practice, and without constantly rebuilding the targets to blow up. So I built this site, which is, just basically a solid block of cobblestone generated from a bunch of cobblestone generators. There are no mods on this server, so this was created for anyone to download and to throw into their maps and use and test. So we'll give it a minute here to finish regenerating. It takes a few minutes for the for a full-length Chaos Cannon like that to fully regenerate the wall, but just for a single cannon shot, it takes a few seconds here. Slowly gets pushed outward, one tick by another.
Did I hit you?
No. You hit that. Pretty much is in the bottom section, so that'll get pushed up immediately, like that. fully regenerated. Sorry for the lag. So, let me show you the concept that this range has helped us to work out so far. If after you, I mean...
Alright. Well, the basic premise of this was trying to not destroy a lot of ground. It's still a work in progress, but beyond that, the booster in the back here, I didn't want to use any redstone dust, and just cobblestone and wood. So everything in the back here will trigger from the lever, and it all has to fall onto a block, otherwise its positioning is incorrect. But I'll go ahead and fire this off.
This is your mini chaos cannon.
And the wall on the bottom is also to protect you from enemy fire in Race for Wool. You can see the different stages of how I was making it over on this side. Because on the far left here was the very original, but it was too big. All the different shots didn't fire accurately enough, and... Oh, you're standing on it. Because when they explode, they spread everywhere, and sometimes it'd go back into your base, and that wasn't very good.
It kind of went out as a clump and then came backwards a bit.
But then this one came along, and it was able to fire more straight, and it exploded as I wanted it to. And then this is the final product again. The one that was shot over there at the regeneration wall.
That's sweet.
And I have my own little pet projects up top here.
Yeah. Well, let me show you the backside of the regeneration wall. This is the water for the cobblestone generator. It comes along here and reaches right there. And this is the cobblestone it generates. And this is the lava. Lava there, water there. Generates the cobblestone there. The piston pushes it up along here, and there's a wall of pistons. So the cobblestone gets pushed up like that, and these pistons push them all outward in a flat wall. They go 12 outward, so there's 4 units of these. Wait, 1, 2, 3, yep, 4 units. And then there's 4 sections across of the entire thing. The bottom one is built a bit differently so that the pistons don't get close to where any TNT is going to get to, or could get to them. I wish I could show you guys this thing on when I'm back here, but the patch kind of changed some things or something, and it makes it so I can't really move or do anything. Well, at least while I'm recording. But I used to be able to get back here. I was running really well. For future improvements, I have ideas in cutting down torches a bit. I have a couple of schematics, one for each, like this unit and this unit, that has like a bud switch that pushes, that detects when this piston is moving, and when it's not moving, then these activate this entire section. So these will only activate when this has stopped moving. I could probably add it back into this one, but this one I had to smush them together quite a bit to make it so that they weren't too separated too much, and then otherwise the TNT gets in too close and started blowing up pistons and stuff. If you put enough TNT, it will get all the way through, but that Chaos Cannon only went about, that we just saw, only went about halfway through. which is pretty good. So, the last thing I might for the future is maybe add a timer to the max amount of time for this thing to reset. Like, to go all the way out and fill it in, figure out the time, how long it takes, and then just put a timer in for that. So you could, and then just change these levers to buttons so that it just stop after a certain amount of time. Yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope to see you guys in any future matches. And good luck to any of our future opponents. You'll need it.